What's up YouTube, it's 24/7. Today I'm going to go over a tutorial on how to make risers, sweeps and other effects. These can be used in your music during breakdowns, builds and just intros to your track. Play a few of them for you so you know what you're making. Basically that kind of sound you can use for your build-ups. Then also for your breakdowns I've got the big kick with the reverb on it and the delay, and then also the white noise which also goes with that, so it sound like. And I'm just going to play you a couple of my tracks so you can hear how they're used in actual songs. If you listen to Spectrum right from the get, it's the first thing you hear. You'll hear the white noise coming in and it gives it good character and width. And obviously that's just sidechained white noise. And then in my One Night remix, at the end of the intro, once it goes into the breakdown, it's got the same kind of effect. And basically all that is everything that I'm teaching you guys here. An additional thing is the atmosphere. If you find atmosphere sounds, it just fills up silent noise. So the atmosphere I've got here is this. And you want that really quiet in the background of your track, but it gives it a lot of character rather than sounding completely dead. So let's start off with these risers. First of all, get a MIDI track, make it 8 bars long, or however long you want your riser to be. It can be 5, it can be 1, whatever you want. I picked F5 as a note, just something random. And then open up Sylenth, hit menu, initialize preset. I've already done it, so I'm not going to do that. The only things I've changed is I've pushed that up to 2 voices, pushed this up to 2 voices, and I've changed this wave to a triangle wave. And then I've added the pitch AB here, and all that is doing is starting this note off low and then bringing it up high, and the decay is how long it takes for it to do that. So I've got my decay on 9.2. You never want to have it on 10, because if you have it on 10 it's going to finish rising before it gets to the end of those 8 bars and it's not going to sound good. So you always want it close to 10 but not actually on 10. And so that first one sounds like this. And that's really basic, but sometimes it's all you need. Next one is more or less the same thing. I've added an octave on the pitch, and also I've detuned this one by 3.7, that one by 5. So the octave and the detuning both give it more width and make it take up more frequencies on the spectrum, so it's going to give it a wider sound. So we'll listen to that. And then the third one is this one here. I open this one up. With this one I have added, I've added the LFO here. So go to the LFO section, push your rate up to 1/28, gain is at 2.3, your pitch is all the way up, and then you want to have your LFO rate here, LFO1, and then that's on -3.9. And basically, just to let you know what everything's doing, this LFO is moving at 1/28, and the gain is basically how much you can hear that LFO. The pitch AB is basically the same as this over here, and an LFO rate on a modulator envelope makes it start off slow, so it's not going to start off at 1/28, it's going to start off 1/1 or whatever, depending on how much you drag that down, and then it's going to get faster and faster. So the only thing I can think of describing it as is like a helicopter when it takes off. It starts off slow, it's like woof, 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 and then it gets faster and faster. So that's the effect that this one has on it, so I'm going to play that. And I've got my gain turned down really low, so that's probably very subtle, but you get the gist of it. And then this final one, same patch again, added on this time, a part B. You just click there where it says part B or turn the light on, and basically you can see the other two oscillators. On this oscillator I've added a white noise, one voice, left everything exactly how it was. Then you want to put low pass on your filter B, low pass on your filter A. Filter control is around 400 Hertz, 5 on a resonance, and then in your second modulator envelope you're basically doing the same thing as the first one. You want this not at 10, somewhere close, so I've got mine at 9.08, and then you want this, instead of doing pitch AB, this time you want it to do the cutoff, which is the cutoff here, and that's gonna filter in your white noise as it's rising. So cutoff AB, drag that all the way down, and you should be done and hear something like this. Hopefully you heard that LFO rate a bit more in this one. It's a bit more distinct. Last thing, if you want, well, you should add a reverb at the end. You can see mine here, just put 5 and 4, so they pan left and right. It's not the same, so that gives it a bit more width, and at the end it doesn't just drop right out, because sometimes that sounds really bad. And basically that's it for those. Like I said before, with the atmosphere, it's just that noise in the background. So now if I play it with a kick, I'm going to add in this kick here, you'll hear it. And if you have headphones on, you'll definitely be able to hear the atmosphere sound coming in and out, and basically that will just fill up any gaps where it's quiet, and it gives your track a bit more character. And then the kick is, I've just grabbed a random kick, I've chucked a delay on it, and I've added the large space chorus reverb. If you go into Ableton and you look through your devices and find the reverb, that's in there. If not, you can just copy it off the screen. And I've actually got this kick that I was using in the song. with the exact same effects on it, so I'm going to use that for now. And then I've also got white noise here, so what you'd want to do is open up operator, click right there, go to white noise. Where is it? No. I don't know where it is. I just had it. Oh yeah, there. Waveform, white noise, high filter. I've automated mine, and to do that, basically, you're just gonna hit the pen tool or press Command B, and then click it off, and you can make it however you want it to go. So mine starts off high, goes in low, and then also you want to sidechain it. So get a compressor, throw it on, put your attack at 0. Your release is always going to depend on your song, but you want it to basically, the gain reduction right here, you want it to get back to 0 before it kicks again every time. You want it to just be hitting 0 or be close to it. That's normally how I get the best pump. So if you listen to this, let me just turn these others off. Like that, the release on that is way too slow, so let's try something like that. If you see it, it's just coming out in between each one, and that's at 30. I'm just going to drag it down a bit more, and then you want to, normally this is going to be closed, so you click that, open up, click sidechain, sidechain from, and I've obviously named mine sidechain. And then all my sidechaining is I threw in an operator, completely basic operator, made 8 bars of notes, and then I've put one on every other, so one of 1, one of 2, one of 3, and so basically all it's playing is this signal, but you want to turn that off so you don't hear that. It's just sending that signal so that it can sidechain off of it at that speed. So normally you can sidechain it to your kicks unless you have a weird kick pattern that you don't want to use. Sometimes I use my kicks. If not, then I'll just draw out like how I've done here, and then I'll sidechain it from that. So now basically put everything together. I use this new kick, my atmosphere, and then this riser right here, and then this is what it sounds like. Hold on 1 second, let me just turn this white noise down, it's way too loud. Yeah, that was basically it. I'm gonna turn the dry wet and the feedback up a bit on this because I felt like the white noise cut out too early, and I'm gonna put the resonance up as well. And yeah, that's basically it. I'm gonna export all of these individually, make a little sample pack, and give them away to download. So check out in the description how you can get those. If you have any comments, questions, how I did anything, shoot me a message in the comment section below. Make sure you check out all my tracks on my YouTube page, not Wikipedia, I don't have Wikipedia, on my YouTube page, youtube.com/idj247. Didn't mean to play that, but if you go through my videos, I've got most of the videos that I've made. SoundCloud, I've got more videos, mixes too, like this here, that's one of my mixes. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/DJ247, Instagram, same thing, DJ247, and then Facebook, The link for the downloads is going to be in the description, so you can grab it from there. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later.